Hey my loves, so today I'm going to be telling you a story. I don't feel like I can do a proper intro for this video because it's so weird. This is easily one of the weirdest things that's happened to me in a really long time. I think it's kind of funny, so I thought I would tell it to you guys today. Maybe it's also sort of a cautionary tale, but my neighbor's kid stole my car, or at least they tried to. Before we get started, if you enjoy Storytime videos, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up because it lets me know that you guys do like them and it helps my channel out so much when you comment and you like and you subscribe. So do any and all of those things if you are so inclined. I also want to give a bit of a shout out to the sponsor of today's video, which is FabFitFun. You guys who've been watching me for a really long time know I have loved the FabFitFun seasonal boxes for years now. And I recently got in the summer box for 2016. This box is so packed full with amazing summer essentials that I thought I would tell you guys about. FabFitFun is a seasonal box, so you get it once every quarter as opposed to once a month. And having that longer time frame often ensures that they have more time to curate their products. I find that all of the products in the FabFitFun boxes mesh really well together, are perfect for the season. You get everything from beauty to hair products to fashion products sometimes to lifestyle goodies in this box. It really is just a smorgasbord of things that you can genuinely use in your day-to-day life. For example, in this box we get the FabFitFun brand Everyday Beach Waves hairspray. This is a conditioning spray you can add to your hair when it's wet, and it's just supposed to give you that really effortless beachy look. We also have in here the Daily Microderm Scrub for face and body. This is from the brand Stimulation. This retails for $34. It's huge too. You get like full-size products in FabFitFun's boxes as well. It's not like you're getting tiny little sample sizes. This is perfect for the summer because you can exfoliate with it, just rub off the dead skin, and that's really nice if you're fake tanning or if you've spent a day at the beach and you just want to exfoliate the skin and get that dead layer of skin off. We have this matte lightweight moisturizer from the brand OC. This is the Atmosphere Protection Cream. This is amazing because it keeps you matte through the day. And we have more fun items like these Betchsicle Ice Pop molds. They're champagne shaped ice pop molds that you can pour anything into, even champagne if you want to, girl. I'm not judging. We also have in here this really great kind of corally peach lip color, as well as a yoga mat. This amazing Trina Turk canvas tote. Mine says Seas, do you get it? The day, and it's just very nautical and super summery and cute. If you guys want to sign up for your own FabFitFun boxes, I have a $10 off coupon code that you all can use, and it will be down below, as well as a link to go and try it out. It retails for $49.99, but with my coupon code you can get it for $39.99. I don't get anything from that. It's just a deal for you guys. The value of this box was over $220, so it's a pretty good deal. All right, so let's get into this story time. My neighbor's kids tried to steal my car. This happened last week, and it took everything in me not to jump on Twitter and start going insane. But I did that for a completely different story, and then I felt like I couldn't tell it again in a video. It was a totally different neighbor. I've actually never seen her since then, but I didn't want to like spoil this story for you guys because I think it's cuckoo bananas. I was getting my suitcases out of my car because I had just gotten home from LA. What I did was I went to Costa Rica, from Costa Rica to LA for a shoot, then I came here. I was super stressed and overworked, and I just wanted to get my freaking suitcases from my car. My car is on the smaller side. It's a Ford Mustang, so I have to play Tetris almost between like the trunk and the back seat in terms of getting my suitcases in or out, because you know your girl travels heavy. So I had put my keys on kind of like the hood of my car. So where they were, you know that little slot, well, it's like your windshield where it dips in. I usually will put my keys or whatever there, and then I will grab them before I go inside if, you know, I don't have enough hands to hold them while I'm doing whatever I'm doing. I should also say I'm paranoid about locking my keys in my car because I did that once. I locked them in my trunk, and then that was when we realized that there is no pop to open button for some reason in the year and model of my car. You cannot open the trunk unless you have a key. So unless you have one of the little key fobs or you have the key itself to open up your trunk, you can't get in. Luckily, I had an extra key fob in my car, but ever since then I've been paranoid to lock my keys in my car. So note that they are on the windshield area. I get my suitcase out of my back seat. I get my other suitcase out of the trunk, I close up the car and I get my suitcases and I leave my keys on the hood of my car, which is unbeknownst to me in the moment. I'm just focusing on getting my 2 massive suitcases in the house. I live in a pretty residential neighborhood full of kids, full of families. I've introduced myself to most of my neighbors. I've had like some issues here and there, kind of like I was saying, but nothing crazy. It's a pretty quiet neighborhood. It's pretty chill, and even though I've left my keys on the hood of my car, I don't know it at the moment, I never would have assumed that anything like this would have happened. About 15 minutes passes, I'm doing my thing, just like cleaning up the house, putting away my stuff from my suitcases. Well, let's be real, not really. It took me like a week and a half to unpack. And I hear a car start up and it sounds very, very close to my house. And I kind of assumed maybe someone pulled into my driveway, turned around, whatever. I think I probably like did some laundry and came back out to kind of the front area of my house and I still heard a car running. And so in the front room of my house, I kind of like peek out of the blind. I sort of like lift them up and peek out just to see if it's like the mailman, if it's like the FedEx guy, if someone needs me out there. And my car, the love of my life, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful car that I have bought with my own money and taken from Georgia to Kansas to Texas, and just that I love with all of my heart. The driver's door is open. There are 2 children in it. And my headlights are on. I freak out, I run outside and I'm like, no, get out of my car, small child. I should mention that they're like 6 and maybe 10. They are young kids. It's not like they're kids that know how to drive. And when they see me come outside, they close the door and they lock it. I can't even begin to explain to you. I was like, oh my God, my car is going to die. What is happening? I think it's funny, like they're laughing inside of the car and they're not just like closing it to prank me or whatever. They're looking around the car. One of them has her hand on like the gear changer thing. I don't drive stick or anything, but you know what I'm talking about. Like the thing in the middle of the car that lets you change gears. She's got her hand on it and she's trying to figure out how to move it. I immediately run next door because they've locked the car. They won't let me in. I don't have my spare keys on me. I bang on the door and their mom comes to the door and I'm just like, oh my God, I don't even know how this happened. Your children are in my car. They have it running. They locked me out. We need to do something. So she comes over and the second that the kids see her, they freak out, they unlock the car, they get out obviously because they know they're in for a world of trouble. But they had like taken off. I don't really know that they knew what they were doing. I think they were just pulling levers and pushing buttons, but they had taken off the emergency brake. They were one step closer to putting it into drive and I'm pretty sure my car would have been totaled and they probably, I don't even want to think what would have happened to them. Just a generally very scary situation all around. So this is where it kind of like blows my mind a little tiny bit. I know that I am in the wrong for leaving the keys on the hood of my car. I'm lucky my car didn't get stolen. It probably would have taken me another couple hours to realize I had left my keys on the hood of my car. So the kids immediately like see their mom and they don't stop. Like once they get out of the car, they just run into their house and they don't say sorry. They don't, you know, they don't talk to me. They just immediately run into their house. And I'm just like standing there shaking violently because I cannot believe that this just happened. Like the entire situation was so weird. The mom just looks at me and says, why did they have your keys? I mean, I guess I was just really surprised that that was the first question, but I guess as a mom, like I would probably feel the same way, like how did they have access to these, you know, like what was going on? And I said, I left them on the hood of my car when I was getting my suitcases, didn't even think twice about it. I'm just so glad that everyone's okay. The response to me was, don't do that next time. Being the non-confrontational person I am, I was really just kind of like, okay, I just want to go inside, but I didn't really stick up for myself, but I was like, you know, I don't leave my keys out. Obviously, that's dumb. I didn't say that, but I told her I don't leave my keys out regularly, obviously. And I asked, like, have they ever done something like this before? This has to be so scary. I can't imagine how terrifying that is for you because it was so scary for me in that moment to think about, like, all of the repercussions that could have come of it. And all she said was they don't have access to my keys, so no. And then she walked away. So I mean, it's very obvious. I mean, she's never said anything to me since then. She was outside today while I was actually shooting a lookbook and she just shot daggers at me. I mean, like I totally get that I left my keys on the hood of my car and that's my fault and I'm not blameless in this, but at the same time, like, I feel like that's a talk you should have with your kids the same way like you talk to them about other unsafe things. Maybe you tell them not to drive cars because they're 10. More than anything, I'm just really glad that the kids are safe. I'm really glad that my car is safe. It really kills me and I get chills when I think about, had I not come outside when I did, had I not realized that like they were in the car, and I'm just really glad that they're okay. And I mean, you know, that's like top priority, and then below that, I'm really glad my car is okay. That's my story time for today. I really still can't believe it happened. I think it's kind of one of the crazier things that's ever happened to me, and yeah, okay, so that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel if you've not already. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.